I'm back. Andre August, 10-1 pro boxer on a 7-fight win streak. He's a real dog.
Just going there and train hard. It's just one extra round. I was going 3 rounds in the amateurs.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge as we predicted, and it's just exciting. I like big events. I come alive in big moments.
Child beats the gangster.
I'm gonna knock this guy out Friday, December 15th, live on the Zone. This is my next step to world champion.
It was unforeseeable who Jake Paul's new opponent would be. Jake Paul's unconventional path. Jake Paul, the controversial YouTube star turned professional boxer, is set to make his comeback in the boxing ring on December 15 in Orlando, Florida. As anticipation builds for this high-profile bout, the surprising identity of his opponent, Andre August, has caught the attention of fans and pundits alike. August, an American professional boxer, currently holds the rank of number 322 in the cruiserweight division according to BoxRec, while Jake Paul stands at number 199. Standing at 5 foot 10 inches, August is 3 inches shorter than Paul's build height. With a professional career that began in 2013, August has primarily fought out of Texas, venturing as high as the light heavyweight division. Presenting a record of 10-1-1 with 5 knockout victories and 1 knockout loss, August's opponents collectively hold a record of 34-65-6. In contrast, Paul's record is 14-8-0, 4-8-0 without the much-discussed Tommy Fury bout.
There you go. Take your time, bro. There you go.
Just going there and train hard. It's just one extra round. I was going 3 rounds in the amateurs.
August is just pressing forward.
Steps out of range with that right hand.
Last time I fought in Houston was back in 2013. I was the amateurs.
And it was part of my decision, you know, to stop filming.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge as we predicted, and it's just exciting. I like big events. I come alive in big moments.
Everyone in the world is like jumps on the opportunity, right?
Fury's looked the more compact of the two of them so far, the more stylish, but we know that Paul's got real power.
August's previous opponents may not boast household names, and the upcoming match against Paul marks his first ever 8-round fight. Jake Paul, in a press release from Most Valuable Promotions, revealed insight into his strategic approach. He emphasized the desire to face experienced fighters on his quest towards being a world champion. Paul is currently on his way to become a world champion. Paul declared, "I need to pursue the path towards greatness against people who have been boxing their entire lives. These days, it's about more than just doing business. My goal right now is to gain experience by competing against more seasoned competitors in the ring."
You know, we might have to cancel the fight, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, wow.
I'm back. Andre August, 10-1 pro boxer on a 7-fight win streak. He's a real dog.
How's training going for your 4th professional fight?
Man, it's going very well, man. I got the 3-time world champion Reggie.
I sort of almost dug myself into a hole, a deeper hole, financially.
The attitude expressed by Paul was shared by Nakisa Bedarian, the co-founder of MVP. Bedarian went one step further, however, and ranked Jake Paul higher than established boxing luminaries at this juncture in their respective careers. According to Bedarian, he's once again doing what very few of the best and biggest boxers in the world have done in their 9th professional fight, fighting someone with a better record and experience. In order to demonstrate his theory, Bedarian provided examples of famous fighters such as Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, and Gervonta Davis by focusing on the opponents they faced early in their careers. He pointed out that in Terence Crawford's 8th fight, he faced an opponent with a record of 9-14, that Canelo Alvarez fought an opponent with a record of 0-1, and that Gervonta Davis fought an opponent with 31 losses. It was emphasized by Bedarian that but Terence, Canelo, and Gervonta didn't have the world watching.
12 rounds for the WBO.
Got the right-handed stance around 1.
Interesting to see Gervonta Davis using the whole ring in boxing. Oh, he took a big left hand.
So we are one of the few sports organizations around the world that actually produces its own events.
With Canelo. And Canelo Alvarez now a couple of left hooks to the body.
Our number one job is to think about content creation, distribution, and consumption.
This next fight against Andre August will add another layer to Jake Paul's unique style, which has already defied traditional conventions throughout the entirety of his boxing career, and will continue to do so in the fight against Andre August. Paul views this as an opportunity to gain significant experience in the ring against a more seasoned opponent, despite the discrepancy in their rankings and records. Jake Paul's entry into the world of professional boxing continues to be a contentious topic of discussion, as people all over the world watch the event with a mixture of excitement and skepticism. Jake Paul continues to make ripples in the boxing world, with every move meticulously calculated to consolidate his place in the spotlight. Whether or not his unconventional decisions will lead him to the World Championship remains unknown, but one thing is certain: Jake Paul continues to make waves in the boxing world. Jake Paul versus Andre August. In a surprising turn of events, Jake Paul, the YouTube sensation turned professional boxer, has announced his next opponent, Andre August, in a move that has left fans and pundits alike questioning the unconventional trajectory of Paul's boxing career. This 8-round bout is scheduled for December 15, and it signifies a shift in Paul's approach, as he looks to distance himself from facing professional MMA fighters and step into the ring with seasoned boxers. By using social media, Jake Paul announced his plans to test his mettle against real boxers and said that he would deliver on any requests that were made of him in this regard. Although August has more knockouts and wins than me and more experience than me, I enjoy taking chances more than he does. This is the beginning of your journey to become the world champion. Simple and straightforward boxing. This statement comes on the heels of Paul's victory against former UFC title challenger Nate Diaz in August via unanimous decision. This victory demonstrated Paul's ability to handle high-profile MMA opponents, which led to this proclamation's timing.
It'll probably be the biggest fight of this year.
Can you say the numbers?
I can't.
You got now. Oh, nice left from Jake. That was a big shot. Yeah, it was. It hurt there. Finally up against the run.
It's time consuming, it takes a toll on your life, and it's very, very expensive.
Child beats the gangster.
I'm gonna knock this guy out Friday, December 15th, live on the zone. This is my next step to world champion.
Now, I heard your trainers in between rounds, they were yelling at you, let your hands go, let your hands go.
The tendency of taking on opponents from the realm of mixed martial arts has been significantly bucked by the decision to compete against Andre August, an unheralded boxer who has experience in the sweet science. August, who has a greater number of knockouts, wins, and experience than Paul, poses a one-of-a-kind challenge, which adds an element of unpredictability to the battle. It is a calculated risk that reflects Paul's resolve to test his skills against fighters in an effort to legitimize his place in the boxing world. Paul's goal is to legitimize his standing in the boxing world. Andre August radiated self-assurance in the press statement he issued to announce the fight, laying the groundwork for what appears to be an intriguing confrontation. I don't really talk all that much. That's the kind of activity I want to see.
Johnson, you know what I'm saying, he in my corner, so you know everything that we should do or whatever. As far as in the gym.
You ain't gotta step in. Shoot that one. Let the two come behind.
Jake's pouring in again. Nate's already damage scores. Jake Paul.
I was just living like my life, I guess, for cameras.
Eventually, when I get 2 more fights under my belt, then I'll go 6 rounds and move on forward, man.
I hear everyone, man. I can hear all the different voices when I'm in the ring. I know who's saying what.
I beat him, I believe, like 8 to 9 times out of 10. And this just happened to be one of those times.
I'm just kind of short, like 5'9", 5'10", so I like to move my head, get in there, and go get to the body, man.
Jake Paul has more money, more fame, a better team, and more resources than I do, but he doesn't have the same hunger that I do. I'm going to run over to Jake Paul as soon as the bell rings, and I am going to ring his bell so that he will never leave YouTube again. The story surrounding this fight is enhanced by the presence of an exciting new layer, thanks to August's desire to win and his confidence in his talents. Fans will have a wide variety of bouts to look forward to, including a fight for a vacant women's WBC super middleweight title that will be contested between Shadeja Green and Franchon Cruz Dezern on the card. This will add even more interest to the event. It is important to note that the Jake Paul vs. Andre August fight will not be broadcast on pay-per-view. Fans in the US are instead able to tune in by subscribing to the regular plan offered by DAZN. This move is in line with Paul's vision of making his fights accessible to a wider audience, which will reinforce his dedication to increasing the reach of professional boxing. The boxing world will definitely be keeping a careful eye on Jake Paul's performance against Andre August as the date draws closer. Jake Paul's boxing adventure has entered a new chapter, marked by the strategic shift in choosing opponents and the desire to meet problems head-on. This chapter continues to captivate spectators and reshape perceptions of a YouTube star turned pugilist, and it is one that Paul is writing himself.
I think Jake Paul's corner will have told him that he may have lost that first round. He's come out on that front foot.
When we go for a real title fight, I'm going to fight at 168.
168?
Yeah, I'm going to 68. For a world title fight.
Just got to be there mentally, man, and just get it in the gym. You got to get your weight right, and just train hard, man. Train hard, easy fight.
All right, talk to me, man. Are you going to be on the card, or are you not sure yet?
Yeah, I'm going to be on the card.
August is still pushing forward. Brandon has to make him respect something so he won't keep on coming in like that.
Not only does the fight on the 15th of December promise to be an entertaining evening of boxing, but it will also provide a window into the development of Jake Paul's career inside the sphere of professional boxing. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.